Hi, hello everybody, and once again, welcome to Pankaj Sir's Echelon Tutorials. And this is in continuation with the D.Reyner's book solution. And as you must be knowing, I am preparing the videos of the solution from this D.Reyner book for various chapters. Okay, so from the chapter function, okay, exercise 11 already I have completed in I think 6 videos, and this perhaps is the 7th video. And in this video I'm going to start with exercise 12. Okay, so let us get started without wasting any time. And in this particular exercise 12, let us see how many questions we can do today. Okay, so I have chosen these 4 questions right now, so let us try to answer them one by one. Now for this question number 1 and 2, you can see here it's written for question number 1 and 2. These are the functions given to you. Okay, so I'll write down the functions first that you have to refer to for question number 1 and question number 2. Okay, the functions that you have to refer to are f of x is equal to 4x. That's one. Then g of x is equal to x plus 5. And then h of x is equal to x squared. These are the three functions you have to refer to. Okay. Now let us start with question number 1a. Now question number 1a says that try to find out fg of x. Okay, you have to find this fg of x, right? Now normally if you now these are composite functions. Okay, now I've already dealt with the theoretical aspect of these composite functions as well as the inverse functions, and this particular exercise 12 is based on these two concepts, that is composite function and the inverse function. Okay, so in that, I have already mentioned about the meaning of composite functions, how to deal with composite functions, how to find out inverse function of a given function, and all that stuff, right? So this is just a solution of the this thing exercise. So even though it's solution, I'm not going to say that I'm just going to write down the steps. Okay, I'm going to explain it, right? But it will not be in detail, right? Okay, so fg of x is a composite function, and this can be written as, now the working of this composite function is always from inward to outward. Now g of x is something which is known as the inside the composite function, and f is something which is known as the outside function. Okay, g is the inside function, f is the outside function, right? So first we have to write the start from the inside function. Now what is inside function? G of x, it is x plus 5. So I'll write that first, x plus 5. Now x plus 5 I have replaced for g of x. Okay, and you have a f over here, so it happens to be now f of x plus 5. Okay? Now you know f of x function is what? It is 4 into x. So in this function, if I plug in the value for this x, what value is x plus 5? So it will become 4 into x plus 5. Now this happens to be the final function, that is fg of x, right? This is the way we have to deal with composite functions. Now let us go for the second one, b. B says try to find out gf of x. Okay, it's not fg, now it is gf of x, right? Now we can see f is the inside function and g is the outside function. Okay, so start from the inside function. F of x is what? 4x. So I write 4x plus, and you have this g over here. So it has been converted to g of 4 of x. G of 4x. Okay. Now g of 4x, if you want to find out, then go into gx function. In that function for x, you put this value 4x. So it will be 4x plus 4. Now this is the answer for B. C is what? C is h f of x. Again, starting from the inside function, f of x is 4x. So it will be 4x, and we have to write h. So it is h of 4x. H of 4x will be what now? H of x is x square. H of x is x square. So in place of x, you'll have to put 4x. So it will become 4x the whole square. Now this is the answer for C. D is what? Let us see D. D is f h of x. Okay? D is f h of x. Now here h of x is now the inside function. So h of x is what? X square. So I'll write that x square. And outside function is f. So it will be f of x square. Now f of x square will be what? Now f of x is 4x. So in this 4x, in the place of x, 4 I'll write as it is. In place of x, I'm going to plug in x square. So it will be 4x square. This is the answer for D, right? Now for E, what should be the answer? E is what? It is FGH of x. It is FGH of x. Now here you can see this is h is the inside function, then g is the outer function, and f is the outermost function. Okay, so it's going from inside to outside, h, g, and f. So first what I'll do, I'll start from inside function, h of x. So h of x is how much? X square. So I'll write here x square, and then outside you have this g. So I'll have g, and then you have one more function f outside g. So it will be f g of x square. Now g of x square I will try to replace. Okay, g of x square. Now what should be g of x square? Now g of x is this, x plus 5. So g of x square will be x square plus 5. Okay? And you have a function f of x. So there will be one more step, f of x square plus 5. So f of x is 4 into x. So in place of x, I'm going to put x square plus 5. Okay. So my answer will be for E, 4 into x square plus 5. Okay. Now E is done. Now F. F is what? It is, so sorry, this was A, B, C, D. E was G H of x, right? Okay, this was F, I suppose. Okay, I skipped that. I'll do one thing. By mistake, I did this F G H of x, first. Okay, so this was actually F. So I'll write this as F. And this is my E. E is what? It is G H of x. Okay. G H of x. Right? Okay. So G H of x के लिए, for H of x, I will write x square. And you have a G in front of that. So G of x is x plus 5. So this, in place of x, I'll write x square plus 5. This is the answer for E. So it's slightly, interchange instead of, so this is E and this is F. Okay, so E is x square plus 5, right? Okay, fine. Now F, E, F, and now we'll come to G. And what is G? G is H, and then F, and then G of x. It's like that. So innermost function will start with G of x will be x plus 5. Okay, and outside that you have a F, and outside that F you have a H. Okay. Next will be f of x plus 5. Now f of x is 4 into x. So f of x plus 5 will be 4 into x plus 5. But this function has a h in front of it. Okay. So this should work out to what? H of 4 into x plus 5. Now h of x is x square. So in place of x, I'll put this entire thing. 4 into x plus 5 and the whole square. This will give me the answer as 16 into x plus 5 the whole square. So this is the answer for that last one, right? That is G. So we are done with question number 1. Okay. Sub question A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. So let us start with question number 2 now. And sub question A. Now for question number 2 also we have to refer to these functions only, right? F of x, G of x, and H of x. Now what question number 2 has to say is, this is that question number 2, right? So question number 2A says that you find x if it is hg of x equal to h of x. Okay. So you have to find x if this is given. Okay. So g of x will be what? G of x will be x plus 5. So I'll write here x plus 5, and outside you have a h. Okay. H of x is what? H of x is x square. So I'll write here x square. Fine. Now what will be h of x plus 5? H of x is x square. So in place of x, I'll write x plus 5, and I'll write the whole square. This will be equal to x square. Right? Now I'll try to work out this. So this will give me x square plus 10x plus 25 equal to x square. This x square gets cut away. So I'm left with this gives me 10x equal to minus 25. And this gives me x equal to minus 2.5. So my x is nothing but minus 2.5. That was question number 2a. Now let us try to find out question number 2b. Okay. Now let me not get confused. Okay. With this, I'm going to take somewhere over here. Yeah. Okay. That's better. Okay. So question number 2 now. Question number 2b, right? 2b. Now b is what? Let us see. This was a, which is done with. This is b. So again, b says that find x if f h of x is equal to g h of x. Okay, this is given. F h of x equal to g h of x. So first let us start with h of x, that is x squared, and you have a f over here, and this h of x is again x squared, and you have a g over here. Okay. Now f of x square will be what? Because we know that f of x is equal to, it's given in the top, it is 4x, right? So f of x square will be what? It will be 4 into, in place of x, I will write this x square. Okay, so it will be 4x square. Now g of x is what? G of x is given as x plus 5. Okay. So g of x square will be what? In place of x in g of x, I'm going to plug in x square. So it will be x square plus 5. Right? So now it works out to 4x square equal to x square plus 5. Now if you take this x square over here, it will be 3x square equal to 5. So x square will be equal to 5 upon 3, right? And x will be equal to square root of 5 upon 3 with a plus minus sign. Okay. So the answer for x will be either plus root of 5 by 3 or minus root of 5 by 3. Okay. That was question number 2. Both A and B we are done with. Let us quickly go to question number 3. Okay. Now question number 3. Let us see what question number 3 has to say. So we are done with this question number 2. Now for 3, 4 and 5, question number 3, 4 and 5, again the functions are changing. Okay. So for 3, 4 and 5, question number 3, question number 4 and question number 5. Okay. You have f of x equal to 2x. You have g of x equal to x minus, is it 3 or 5? Yeah, it is 3. And you have h of x equal to x square, right? Okay, fine. So these are the functions you have to consider for this question number 3, 4 and 5. So question number 3a is, you have to find fg of x. Okay. So again the same way, you have to start with g of x. G of x is x minus 3, so I'm going to write x minus 3, and you have this f, so it will be f of x minus 3. Then I'm going to work out for f of x minus 3. For that I'll go to f of x. In place of x in 2, I'm going to write as it is. Instead of x, I'm going to put x minus 3. So it will be x minus 3. So this is the answer, right? Now b. B will be, b is g f of x. Okay. So start with f of x, the inner function. So f of x is 2x. And you have a g outside it. So g of 2x. Now, if you want to find out g of 2x, you'll have to go to g of x, and in x place of x, you'll have to put 2x with 2x minus 2. Right? That was A, B. Now C. C is what? It is g h of x. Okay. Again, h of x will be x square, and you have a g in front of that, so it is g of x square. Now, what should be g of x square? From g of x, in place of this x, we put x square. So it will be x square minus 3. This is the answer for that C. Got it? Fine. So far. Okay. Now, Okay. Yeah. So here we are. Okay. So how much we did? Up to C we have completed. Question number 3, C. So this A is done, B is done, C is done. Okay. Now it is HF of X. B is HF of X. Okay. Question number 3D. HF of X. Fine. So f of X is what? 2x. And outside you have this H. So it becomes H of 2x. Now H of X is X square. So instead of X, I'll put 2x and I'll put whole square. This happens to be 2x the whole square, or you can write it as 4x. That was D. E is GHF of X. GHF of X. Again, from inside out, I am going to work. F of X is 2x. Then you have a H out of it, I mean, behind it. And then you have a G. Right. Now let us work out H of 2x. Now what is H of X? It is H of X is X square. So it will be 2x whole square. And now it will be G. Okay. Now G of 2x the whole square, right? Or you can write G of 4x square. Okay. This you have to find out. This is same. Okay. This 2 square will be 4 and x square. So 4x square. Now G of 4x square will be what? Now what is our G of X? G of X function is x minus 3. So in place of x, I'm going to put 4x square and then minus 3. This has to be the answer for my E. So E answer is 4x square minus 3. Done. Now coming to F. F is H G F of X. So again, starting with F of X, which is 2x, then you have a G, and then you have a H. Okay. Now work out this G of 2x. Now G of X is what? It is x minus 3. G of X is x minus 3. So in place of x, I'm going to put 2x. So it will be 2x minus 3. Okay, so G of 2x is 2x minus 3. Now you have this H over here. Now this final function we have to work out. H of 2x minus 3. Now H of X is x square. So in place of x, I'll write 2x minus 3 and then I'll put whole square. So 2x minus 3 the whole square is the answer for this F. Okay. Now that is our completion of this question number 3. Now let us come to quickly question number 4. Okay. Question number 4 is evaluate. So you have to evaluate. And the A part of that is F G of 4. Now don't forget that for this question number 4 also, the functions F, X and F, G and H are F, G and H are same. Okay. So F, G of 4. So you can go to this question only. F, G of X we had found out. Okay. Now see here you can see F, G of X. Right? It was how much? 2 into x minus 3. So here only you have to plug the value of x. You have to plug in 4. 4 minus 3. Instead of this x, I have put in the value 4. So it will be 4 minus 3 times 2. This happens to be 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 into 2 is 2. So 2 is the answer for this. Same way B. B is G F of 7. He has asked you to G F of 7. He has asked you to evaluate. So G F of X function is over here. Can you see this? B. G F of X. Now its value is not value. That function is 2x minus 3. So in this 2x minus 3, in place of x, I'm going to put 7. So it will be 2 times 7 minus 3, which is 14 minus 3, which is equal to 11. The answer has to be 11. C. C is G F. Is it G F? No, it is G H. Okay. It is G H of minus 3. Okay. Now we haven't found out this gh of x function. Okay, yeah. Oh, rather we have here gh of x. Okay, we have that function. Uh, yeah, it's x square minus 3. Can you see? You have that function. Gh of x is here. Okay, it is x minus 3. Can you see this? X square minus 3. Okay, so gh of x is x square minus 3. So in place of x, I'll put minus 3. So it will be minus 3 square minus 3. So minus 3 square is 9. 9 minus 3 is equal to 6. Then d. D is, he has asked you to find out d, no? Okay, let us see what is d. It is FGF of 2. FGF of 2. Now, have you found out FGF? No. FGF we haven't found out. So what we'll do, we'll find out this, okay? FGF. Okay, so for this, we'll first find out FGF of x is what, right? So again, we'll start from inner function. F of x is 2x. Outside you have g, then you have f. Now g of 2x will be what? G of x is x minus 3. So this will be 2x minus 3. And then you have this f. And f of 2x minus 3 will be what? It will be 4 into 2x minus 3. Because f of x is 4x. Am I right? Is it 4x? No, it is 2x. So let me put it 2 over here. Right? Okay. So this is my function FGF of x. Okay, it is 2 into 2x minus 3. Now, if this is the function FGF of x, then the value of FGF of 2 should be what? So in this function, you have to put 2 in place of x. So it will be 2 into 2 minus 3. That works out to 2 to the 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. 2 into 1 is 2. The answer will be 2. Is that clear? Let us work out D. No? Now we will work out E. I'm working out here. E. E is G of 10. He has asked you to find out. Okay. G of 10. Now again, G of 10. G of 10, if you want to find out, then you should know what is G of x. Okay, this you should know. So let us try to find out this G of x. Okay, so first I'll start with this inner gx. Gx is what? X minus 3. So it will be x minus 3 g and one more g. Now that should work out. Now let us work out this g of x minus 3 will be again in place of x. I'm going to put now x minus 3 and then minus 2. Okay, this is my this g of x, and outside you have one more g, so I'll put one more g over here. So still we are not over. So now g of this will be what? In place of x, I'm going to put this whole thing. Okay, so it's going to be, now let me work out this. This will be x minus 3 will be x minus 6. So this can be written as g of x minus 6. Now, g of x is x minus 3. So, g of x minus 6 should be equal to g of x minus 6 minus 3. And this happens to be g of x minus 9. Okay. Got it? No, it will be just g of x, 1 second. Huh? Okay, g of x will be g of x will be x minus 2. I made a mistake over here. 1 second. See, this g will not be there. Okay, yeah, this g of x, this g of x. Okay, this g of x is this x minus 3, and along with that you have this g over here and this g. Okay, so perfect, it's correct. Then this g of x minus 3 will be x minus 3 minus 3, and there's a g outside. Okay, so this is also correct. So this happens to be g of x minus 3 is minus 6. Yeah, this is also perfect. And this last will be In place of g of x minus 6 you want to find out. Okay, so we'll have to put x minus 6. Here you will not have this g. Okay, so it will be just x minus 6 minus 3. So it will be x minus 9. You won't have g over here. Okay, so this g of x, this g of x, okay, you got as x minus 9. Now they have asked you what? G of 10. This should be equal to, in this you have to plug in 10. So it will be 10 minus 9, which is equal to 1. So the answer should be 1 for this E. Okay. So I think we are done with A, B, C, D, E, and we are left with one more, that is F. So what is F? Let us check it. It is H, F, H of minus 2. Now H, F, H, have we found out? No, I don't think. Okay. So let us find out equal to what, right? So let us find out H, F, H of x, right? So starting from inside, H of x is 2x, so it will be 2x, and you have a F, and then outside you have a H. Okay? This should work out to F of 2x will be what? F of x is 2x, right? So it will be 2 into 2x, right? And then you have a H over. So this will work out to H of 4x, right? Now H of 4x, if you want to work out, so it should be H of x is x squared. So 4x the whole square. That is equal to 16x squared, right? Now this is what you got, right? Now they have asked you HFH of minus 2. HFH of minus 2. So this has to be how much? In this function, 16x squared. I'm going to put minus 2 in place of x. It's going to be like this. So this will be 16 into minus 2 square will be 4, which works out to 16 4 64. So that was question number 4, the last sub question, that is F, and the answer was 64. And we have completed fourth question also, and as I told you, I'll be trying to complete all the 4 questions today, and I did that in the first video. Okay, so that was the video number 7 on exercise 12, and we have already completed 4 questions from exercise 12. So in the next video, that is video number 8, we'll be starting with question number 5 and so on. Okay, so that's all for today. Goodbye. Take care, all of you. Bye bye.